The gold miners belong to Sacramento for now. Next year, they could be the Oakland gold miners or perhaps the Birmingham gold miners. Today, though, they had more important matters to worry about, like bidding for the final playoff spot in the CFL's Western Division. And it was a gorgeous day for football at Commonwealth Stadium. The gold miners may have been a little tired after getting in at 6 o'clock in the morning yesterday. The miners looked good in the third quarter. Kerwin Bell fires to Myron Weiss. Sacramento leads it 13-0. He goes for a little skate across the track. But the Eskimos come back. Allen to Lucius Floyd has been getting so much work as a receiver, very little as a running back, but it pays off here. He avoids a couple of tackles, and he will finally get pushed out of bounds. Tired legs for Lucius Floyd at about the 18-yard line. That led to an Eskimo field goal, but the defense comes up big. Damian Lyons intercepts Bell's pass. The Eskimos get the ball. That pick leads to a Damon Allen touchdown. Late in the ball game, the theatrics really begin. Floyd with a rushing touchdown. Wow. Long time since we've seen the Floyd flip. But Sacramento's going to march down the field. In the dying seconds, the Miners facing third down. Marcus Dowdell with the catch for the first down. The Miners are still alive. And then the play that may cause a lot of controversy. 3 seconds left. Bell finds Dowdell. Now watch this. He appears to bobble it and then fall outside the goal line. The officials ruled it incomplete. Time runs out on the Sacramento gold miners. You be the judge on this one, folks. The Miners are absolutely incensed. Not only do they lose the game, but this one was a very crucial game for their survival in the playoffs. The owner, Fred Anderson, was steamed in the press box after the game. His team needed this victory, and I'll tell you why as we go to Ottawa. The Saskatchewan Roughriders, Tom Burgess, trying to secure a playoff spot for them. He hits Albert Turner in the second quarter, one of 2 touchdowns for Turner on the day. The Green Riders lead 24-1. Ottawa tries to get back in it. Danny Barrett to Michael Richardson, 18 yards for the Major, 24-8 for the Green team. But then this 2-yard run by Mike Saunders made it 33-8 for Saskatchewan, third quarter of play. And Tom Burgess could smell a playoff spot, folks. Puts it into the end zone on his own. The West Riders prevail 46-29. Now the Green Riders, with that win and the Sacramento loss, clinched the 4th and final playoff spot in the West. Boy, that last-minute call against the gold miners now looms very large. I don't think we've heard the end of that one, believe me. Well, the big game in the East was billed as a classic. Certainly didn't turn out that way, though. The East-leading Winnipeg Blue Bombers visited Baltimore. The CFLers trailed the Bombers by 2 points going into this afternoon's game. A packed house in Baltimore. The Bombers lead Baltimore by 2 points in the standings. Tracy Ham, Chris Armstrong, 14 yards. The CFLers lead it 7-0. Now, the man of the afternoon, no question, Mike Pringle. Winnipeg's defense was non-existent. Pringle romps 23 yards for the touchdown. Baltimore in command 20-0. Just how bad was it? Look at Gerald Wilcox. Loses the ball close in toward the goal. Can't hang on. Second quarter, the embarrassment for the Bombers continues. Ham to Armstrong for the second time in the game. 16 yards, 30-0 for Baltimore at this point. And then it's Ham himself. He'll take it in, finds the opening. The Colts looking very good on this afternoon. And here's the moment many people were waiting for. Wasn't terribly dramatic as Mike Pringle lines up for the ball, and he will break a 19-year-old CFL record. He ran for 205 yards today. That gives him 1,898 on the year, a remarkable year. He breaks the record set by Willie Burden in 1975. Burden, of course, with the Calgary Stampeders. If the two teams finish tied for first next week, Baltimore will get the nod based on point differential. We'll check out and see what happened in BC tonight. Sparse crowd tonight. Let's hope some of these folks get into it before the Grey Cup rolls into town. Early on, this game is a show of defense. The Lions will swarm all over Anthony Cavillo and drop him for a loss. A little later, the Posse linebacker said, hey, we could do that too. Danny McManus is the victim. He started tonight in place of Ken Austin. Pasaglia with the field goal. The Lions lead it 3-0. But BC gets the ball back. Calvillo drops, and his pass is tipped and then picked off by Charles Gordon. A few plays later, it's McManus again. This time he dishes it off to Corey Philpott. Now he breaks the initial tackle and then scampers 47 yards on the play. The Lions go on top 10-0. Philpott gets to the end zone and fires the ball into probably a pile of empty seats. Darren Flutie having a good year. He hauls in the pass from McManus. It's his 100th reception of the year. Darren proving that Doug's not the only talented one in the family. This one ends in favor of the Lions. A meaningless game, although BC can still catch the Eskimos for second place in the West. Corey Philpott with a huge night tonight. He had 4 touchdowns in the Lion victory. Let's check out the game tomorrow right here on CBC. Hamilton at Calgary. Hey, the Ticats need this one. They can jump ahead of Ottawa in the Eastern Division standings. You remember a little while ago, they beat Calgary at Ivor Wynne Stadium. Canada West football wraps up its regular season schedule this weekend, but in the East, playoffs have already begun. Today, Concordia met McGill in a conference semifinal of crosstown rivals. And as Dennis Glasgow tells us, it featured a wild ending.
A wacky crowd on hand at Concordia on Saturday afternoon. Stingers get on the board first. McGill punter Andrew Boone sends it off to Mark Montroy. He will take it all the way for the touchdown. He's got speed to burn. It's a 70-yard punt return for the Major. Concordia up 7-0. McGill comes right back. Sean Linden will just squeak in from 18 yards out before he fumbles the ball on the goal line. The ref said he broke the plane. Extra point is missed. Redmond down by 1. Second quarter now, score 10-7, and Concordia's pivot, Dennis Pitzelis, will toss a 6-yard TD pass to Martin Anderson, who's wide open for the score. Stingers in control, 17-7. The Redmen get a fourth quarter TD to make it 17-14. Now with just 31 seconds left, it looks all but over for McGill, but look out, the Hail Mary to Jason Sedillis. He makes the grab, and he will go all the way for the 101-yard touchdown. Do you believe in miracles? Well, the Redmen do. They go on to stun the number 9 Concordia Stingers 21-17. McGill vaults to the Ontario-Quebec final. Dennis Glasgow, CBC Sports.
Wow, what a great finish today in Montreal. Those two teams do not like each other. By the way, University of Alberta lost. This game was meaningless. Saskatchewan and Calgary will meet to determine the Canada West title holder. Well, another note to pass on to you tonight. Pierre Luters of Edmonton and Jack Pike of Calgary won the National Two-Man Bobsled Championships today down in Calgary. The pair took the Canadian title with a 2-run combined time of 1 minute 52.22 seconds. So congratulations to the all-Alberta duo of Luters and Pike. Well, still ahead tonight, the hockey story around the province. As well, hoop action. The women hit the court.